Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Beatrice Ajayi and I'm an artist based in Glasgow in Scotland. And today I wanted to share with you guys what I've been up to in the studio. If this is your first time being here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for doing so. I'd also like to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting me and watching what I put here on the channel. And let's get into this week's discussion. So, what I wanted to get straight into with this week's discussion is just a little bit about what's been going on in the week. Here you can see on the left, I am working away on some clay pieces. I'm trying to work on a collection of jewelry, and that is what I'm doing here. And I shared this process video on my socials this week. So I'm currently working in this video on some earrings, and I wanted to just introduce that so that people can see that that process has begun and just to catalog it for myself as well. These will be unique individual pieces. They are earrings. I'm planning to make some necklaces as well, but I wanted to test this out. So I'm making a batch and I'll be taking them to my friend who has a kiln and putting them through the bisque process and then seeing how they look when I glaze them and fire them for the last time. So that is what I'm sharing there. And also, what I will share later on is me starting to work on this abstract landscape piece. But yeah, I have been working on a lot of things this week. Also, as you'll see in a moment, I have been working on an oil piece as well. This stag I actually started some time ago, and I decided to just get back to it and add another layer, a more colorful layer. Um, and I really enjoyed the time I spent with this one as well, just mixing different colors. I am a fly by your pants kind of painter, to be honest. I like to see what the color looks like on the canvas. But also, I suppose I would say that there is one key thing that I've been trying to do, which is keeping the cool colors together and keeping the warm colors together. So I'm trying to play around with that where there's like a family of colors. Or, for example, if you have greens, keeping all the green colors together and the yellows. I'm trying to build some kind of a story with it. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun working on that piece as well earlier this week. And I also showed this process on my social media as well. I do have links for those in my description. Also, my link for my website is just to the right here on my video. And yeah, do check it out and see what else I get up to on the website. But I've been working on this abstract landscape and I will come back to it later. But I wanted to also share what happened this week. This was the week I've been preparing for when it came to the pop up shop that I have coming up. And this was the week that I'm supposed to share with you what that pop up shop is. So, first of all, I started by sharing with you guys the outfit that I have on for that pop up shop. So, it's one of my illustrations on the top and some trousers. So I also ended up having to take a train, a taxi to get to where I was going to get to for the pop up shop. And this is my display, and I love it so much. Um, I really appreciated that they provided the cover for the table. I actually bought a cover, but they provided a cover, so I did not need to unpack mine. And actually, I think I preferred the black cover when I saw it. So, yeah, these are just examples of what went on in the week and in my pop up, and I'm just sharing that with you. So, intermittently in between all these videos, there are like some moments that are quiet in the video because I didn't want to have like the copyright strike or anything with the music in the background. So I will have to figure out how to edit my voice around those moments. So I might talk about some things as I'm going or in the past. And this specific part is going to be where I'm sharing about my stickers and my little bags that I have for them. and just showing you a little bit of the back of what I have on my table. I actually took some stickers, some greeting cards, original artwork, some art prints, mini artwork as well, like original ones, bookmarks as well. So I did get a chance to have a break. Usually when I do these kind of fairs, I am quite stressed out. This was actually only for 2 hours, which was really good. But I usually get quite stressed out, so I can't eat breakfast. I don't want anything to get me like a bit nauseous or anything like that. So this was the first chance I got to snack on something. But yeah, it had been busy to this point, and it was really good. I was really, really thankful and grateful for the opportunity, and people were quite responsive. And at a certain point at the beginning, I actually thought I would run out of products, like out of my stickers or out of my bookmarks, because they were really popular. Um, so if we'd been there a bit longer and the actual lunch break had been a bit more of an exposed thing, I feel like I would have run out of stock. But anyway, it was a lot of fun, the pop-up shop, and I really appreciate it. And it was with Barclays Bank headquarters in Glasgow City, and it wasn't sponsored or anything. It was just an opportunity that I had to be involved in Black History Month, and so yeah, it was just fun to experience that and enjoy that. But I've been getting back to working on some art pieces in the studio. I usually just walk around and work on pieces as I see them, working on layers so that I don't have to stress too much about creating an art piece all at once. Because as I said to you in other videos, I have been making original pieces because that has been driving majority of my sales. People really enjoy having an original art piece in their own homes, and I am trying to make that available for them. But obviously, I'm trying to make them in a way that is intrinsic to what it is that I'm trying to put across, what I'm trying to portray. So there is a story behind them. And as I said, the leaflets I showed last week, I'm trying to add that to show a bit more of the story, to navigate them through the journey a little bit more as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. So yeah, I've just been working on a whole batch of landscapes this week that you will see in this video, and this was the first one I started with recording the process. So if you're watching and seeing how I'm moving my tools I'm using, I'm trying to use a variety of tools. I'm scratching into it, scraping, doing all sorts of stuff. I am working in a batch, and I'm really trying to enjoy the movement that I'm creating across the canvas. I'm trying to be really, really focused on the experience, and that is what I've been loving recently. And so here I've got these two pieces that I am working in sync with and thinking of them almost as a diptych. So I put them as close as possible so that I can move the paint freely across them and just to enjoy movement. I think that's what this session really got for me, and I'll come back to them again and add some more to them. But on this session, I just wanted to give them another layer to the layer they already had and work with that. So they've been drying in the studio at this point for a couple of days. So I will go back to them this coming week and have some fun with them as well. But I really like the way the results are, and I never like to waste paint, so I'd put too much paint onto the actual canvas. So I am taking the excess off, and I still had to take some more off again because there was just too much. But I will use those pieces of papers in other artwork. So yeah, movement, joy was the other word I was looking at in the color mixing as well. So it's a lot of fun. So I'll just be getting back to focusing on Christmas going forward and working on new work leaning into that direction. I know that it's autumn right now in the mindset of a lot of people, but a lot of creators would have shared this already, that we are always thinking further ahead. So I will be doing more of these paintings and making sure that I have things available. I think I'm going to be doing another shop drop in Edinburgh soon as well, because my friend was able to show me what my space looks like, and it's looking a bit depleted. So I'm gonna have to work on some artwork for there as well and go and drop that off. So I will be creating some more work. I already have some from the pop-up shop as well available that I can take over there, like some stickers. Maybe all the stickers that's left, I'll do that. But some other artwork as well, and just to check out my space and tidy up. So I will see you guys again next week. This is a shorter video sharing what's gone on this week, but I will speak to you guys soon. Have the best week till we meet up again. And please do subscribe if you get the opportunity. Yeah, thank you for watching, and bye for now.